to say about him, and they just don't believe any of his stories. To make matters worse, his walkthrough of Sharon's murder site was frankly laughable, so they're led to believe only one thing: Thomas is a murderer, and he killed Sharon. That led the cops to June 3rd, 2008, when he was brought in for interrogation. This, after all they'd been through, is where they were able to see the full scale of Thomas's insanity.
How would you sum yourself up?
I'm a cocky always have been. But I'm also really nice, I'm generous. I'm a smart I should have been on the dream team, always wanted to be a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah. No, I worked for the lawyers for a long time, just as an investigator, as paralegal, ran a lot of their law offices.
The detectives are aiming to learn more about Thomas's relationship with both Sharon and Michael, but they're going to find it more difficult than expected. This interrogation is full of Thomas going off on strange tangents, saying things for shock value, and to gauge how detectives would react to certain things. But luckily, they're able to stay composed and stick to the plan. But that doesn't mean that Thomas isn't going to try and throw them off track.
Is there anything
I can't tell you
at all that happened that day that made him believe that he needed to get into your house that night?
I did. I took 20 grand out of the bank. I had 20 grand transferred when I was in Utah.
Well, he's been with you then when you've had large amounts of cash.
I've always got large amounts of cash, but yeah.
Why don't you think he shot you?
He was trying to shoot me. I've told you this over and over. He was trying to shoot me. I like you. You I don't like, by the way. I don't know why, I just don't like you.
Thomas would actually hold this opinion for years to come.
Dino Kelly is the most disgusting excuse for a man, little less a detective.
It seemed as though he was almost insulted that someone of a lower intellect than him was investigating him. He fully believed that he was a smarter, better person than that detective. Thomas is a complete narcissist, but he's also extremely strange in another way.
I've talked to you more than anybody I've talked to in Las Vegas since I've been here, rather than Sharon and Colleen and the grandkids. So you're like my best friend, dude.
No. Shouldn't have secrets.
Shouldn't have secrets?
That's right.
What do you mean? Everybody's got secrets. Unless you come and just tell me I'm under arrest, or you just really need to talk to me to clear something else up, I'm probably not coming back out here for at least 30, 40 days.
You think we should tell you you're under arrest?
No, because if you are, you f***ed up. You f***ed up. This one's an easy one for you. This one's an easy one for you because the forensics is there.
It has its issues.
Everything about the way Thomas talks is just a little bit creepy. He truly thinks he knows better than anyone else in the room, and that nobody is going to catch him. And as the interview ends, he decides to end it all off with one of the strangest and eeriest lines he could have possibly said.
It's not that I don't trust, but I think I'll take my bag with me. Is your wife good looking? What do you think? To kill for.
Outside of discovering just how weird of an individual Thomas is, the cops were able to extract a little more information in this interview. They found out that Michael had done some handyman work for Thomas in the past, and that they'd apparently become somewhat good friends over the past few months. But things weren't lining up, and they needed to get a second account. So detectives tracked down Michael's family and decided to interview one of his brothers to see what he knew about Thomas. It's from this point onwards that all the puzzle pieces would start to fall into place one by one.
How do you meet Tom, do you know?
Say he was on the street corner, and he pulled up to him and asked, did he want to do some work?
Was he getting paid then for what he was doing?
He said he was getting $600 a week.
Did he say how often he had contact with this man, Tom?
It was all the time.
At the time, Michael was down on his luck and essentially homeless. He wasn't making much money, so when Thomas approached him out of nowhere and offered him work, he jumped on the opportunity and developed a connection to Thomas. He felt almost indebted, something Thomas would soon begin to exploit.
Did you ever know your brother to have a gun?
Nope. My brother wouldn't kill nobody.
The thing is, the evidence showed that Michael almost certainly had killed Sharon. He had his own firearm, he was in the house before Sharon and Thomas were, and all the forensics lined up to show that he was almost certainly the one to fire the shot. The question was why, and thankfully, Michael's best friend might have the answers the detectives need.
He always talk about